Think about the last time you felt truly alone, not just physically by yourself, but the specific feeling that no one around you actually knows you, that you could disappear and the world would keep moving without missing a beat. That feeling has a name, and it is older than language. What your brain does when it detects loneliness is not what you think. It does not simply make you sad. It does not nudge you toward connection. It triggers a full threat response. The same cascade of signals your ancestors used when a predator was nearby. The same ancient alarm system, still running, still misfiring inside you right now. Here is what makes this strange. Loneliness is not just a feeling. It is a biological state. Neuroscientist John Cacioppo spent over 2 decades studying it at the University of Chicago. What he found changed the way researchers understand the human body. Loneliness, he discovered, is as physically damaging as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, not metaphorically, measurably. In your blood, your cells, your DNA. So why would evolution build something so destructive into you? Why would your body punish you for being alone? The answer, once you see it, makes complete sense. It just requires going back a very long time. Picture the African savanna around 1.8 million years ago. Your ancestor is small, slower than almost everything that wants to eat them. No claws, no armor, no venom. Their only advantage is the group. A tribe of 10 to 50 people who share food, watch for danger, raise children, remember where the water is when the dry season comes. Alone, your ancestor lasts maybe a week. Together, they outlast almost everything. In that world, being separated from the group was a death sentence, not a metaphor, an actual biological countdown to extinction. And so your body evolved a very specific alarm for it. The moment you are cut off, the moment the group disappears, your nervous system fires a warning. Get back. Find them. This is dangerous. That alarm is loneliness. Cacioppo called it the social pain signal. And just like physical pain, which tells you to remove your hand from the fire, social pain tells you to remove yourself from isolation. The problem is that your body cannot tell the difference between genuine danger and the modern experience of being surrounded by people who do not see you. To your nervous system, standing alone at a party feels roughly the same as standing alone on the savannah. The alarm sounds either way. When the alarm sounds, something precise happens inside you. Researcher Steve Cole at UCLA found that chronic loneliness activates a genetic switch. That switch dials up your immune system's inflammatory response while simultaneously dialing down antiviral defenses. Your body, reading the situation as dangerous, braces for a physical wound. It anticipates attack, it floods your system with pro-inflammatory proteins, and reduces its ability to fight viruses and bacteria. This is why lonely people get sick more often. This is why they recover more slowly. Not because of sadness, because of ancient threat biology still running in a modern body. Think about what that means. Your cells are making decisions based on social information. Your DNA is reading your relationships. The boundary between psychology and biology, it turns out, was never as solid as you were taught. Now here is the twist that most people miss. Loneliness does not just make you sick. It changes how you see the world. Cacioppo's research showed that chronically lonely people begin to perceive social threats where none exist. Neutral faces appear hostile. Ambiguous interactions feel like rejection. A crowd feels threatening instead of comforting. Your brain, still running the old survival code, assumes that if you are isolated, something must be wrong. It shifts into hypervigilance. Watch everyone, trust no one, conserve energy, prepare for the worst. This protective mode, useful on the savannah when your tribe was gone and predators were close, becomes corrosive in modern life. It makes connection harder to build. And so the loneliness deepens, and the threat signal grows louder. It is a loop. Your brain tried to save you and accidentally trapped you. Psychologist Julianne Holt-Lunstad at Brigham Young University ran a landmark meta-analysis of 148 studies covering more than 300,000 people. The conclusion was stark. People with strong social connections had a 50% higher chance of survival over any given time period compared to those who were isolated. 50%. That is not a rounding error. That number rivals the effect of quitting smoking. It dwarfs the effect of regular exercise. The single strongest predictor of how long you live is not your diet. It is not your gym routine. It is the quality of your relationships. And yet loneliness has never been more widespread. In 2023, the United States Surgeon General issued a formal advisory declaring loneliness an epidemic. In the United Kingdom, The government created an entire ministry to address it. Surveys across Europe, Asia, North America, and Australia found the same pattern. A rising share of people reporting that they have no one to talk to, that they feel unseen. That connection, when it comes, does not go deep enough to satisfy the thing their body is hungry for. What is that thing exactly? Not proximity. Proximity is easy now. Cities are crowded. Phones are always full of faces. What your body evolved to need is not the presence of other people. It is the feeling of being known, the specific experience of having another person understand you accurately and continue choosing to be near you anyway. That is what your nervous system is scanning for. Not followers, not views, not messages. Recognition, the deep, ancient confirmation that you belong to this group and this group knows you belong. That distinction matters enormously because it explains why so many people feel lonely while technically surrounded by others. Shallow connection does not trip the safety signal. Your brain is not fooled by surface-level interaction the way hunger can sometimes be fooled by water. 1,000 acquaintances do not add up to one person who truly knows you. The math does not work that way in your nervous system. Cacioppo's final years of research before his death in 2018 pointed towards something quietly hopeful. The alarm system is loud, but it is also responsive. Loneliness, unlike many health conditions, is reversible. The body reads social data constantly and updates its signals accordingly. One honest conversation can shift the chemistry. One relationship in which you are genuinely seen begins to quiet the ancient alarm. Not immediately, not all at once, but measurably. The inflammatory markers drop, the hypervigilance eases, the loop can run in reverse. What researchers found consistently is that quality matters more than quantity. 2 or 3 relationships with real depth do more for your biological health than 30 shallow ones. This is not a personality preference, it is physiology. Your body was built for the tribe, for the specific knowing of being known, for the warmth of a small group who remembers your name when the season turns dangerous. You live in a world your ancestors could not have imagined. Billions of people within reach. Every human face on earth, a few taps away. And yet the oldest alarm in your body keeps sounding. Not because something is wrong with you, because something ancient in you is still looking for the same thing it always was. Not just company, not just presence, the specific, irreplaceable feeling of being found. Tonight, when you set down your phone and the room goes quiet, notice what your body does. Notice the small, familiar ache. You now know what it is, where it came from, how long it has been running, and for the first time in a very long time, that you are not alone in feeling it.